What is with me and hand trauma? I just stabbed myself in the thumb with this fingernail. So I'm gonna have to freaking file it down. So I'll use this appropriately themed eggplant nail file so I don't stab myself again. Alright, that's much better, but God, what is with me and hand trauma? Okay, I'm gonna do a Scream. So I have a Killstar unboxing. Woohoo! I'm not showing you the important parts that are pertinent to me, private information. I have mixed feelings about Killstar. I like their designs, but their plus size section is really hit and miss, and it's just not consistent. So fingers crossed the things that I bought in this order will actually fit me. But again, a lot of their plus size stuff is like really hit and miss. And even if I wasn't plus size, I have a large bust. And their items that are supposed to be appropriate for my bust size, for my cup size, are never the right size. So I'm always really hesitant about ordering from Killstar. As much as I like their stuff, I just feel like their plus size stuff is just not appropriately sized or consistent. Which is a bummer, because I love them. I know there's a lot of controversies behind them, which are fair, and I won't get into them because they've been talked to death or said to death by people that are much more qualified than I am to talk about them. Hide the things that you're not supposed to see. I always like their packing inserts. Their overall, like, packing stuff is always just on the mark. They've got a definite marketing team that knows what they're supposed to be doing, and they always have things thematically set up, and composition and everything is always just so good. So I will give them that. Their packaging and their presentation is always great. So I got pastel punk knit sweater, Penta half choker in black and purple, some Planti, I am not pronouncing that correctly, t-shirt, which is a shirt that I've wanted for a while. It was on sale because they had a warehouse sale. I've wanted it for a long time. Finally, perfect pairing t-shirt dress. And this is fun. It's very funny. For me personally, because it is a silly little in-joke that is dirty. So let's start with the perfect pairing shirt first. I will be trying these on at a later date, because right now I just want to try them on and make sure that they fit, so I don't have to return them. The stickiness on that packaging is always just, it always just ruins it. So this is a fun graphic t-shirt dress that says, I suck on the first date, and it's got a little vampire pussy. And I thought it was so cute and so dirty. And it's got the big old Killstar labeling and well, it just takes up a lot of space on the dress, but a nice print. Nice graphic print, good quality. I just don't know how well it will stay on there, because I've noticed with Killstar's prints is that they tend to wash off and they don't last as long as they should. Like, this is screen printed, I believe. At least the words are screen printed on. I'm not sure about the rest of the graphic though, but like, you can see the little dots from where it's been screen printed on. But the letters are nice and crisp. They don't really have any weird texture. I'm a little iffy about the corners on this F though. Maybe on the T. But we will have to see how well it holds up in the wash. Next is the That shirt. Ah, perfect. Came off perfectly. I don't know about this. So this is a graphic t-shirt that I've wanted for quite some time, mostly because I really like the contrast of the almost neon lime green Baphomet on it. And I do like the background print as well on the fabric. It's just such a cool contrast in my opinion. And then along the sides it's got like these big, they're not really ribbons, but they're more like nylon. You know, like what seatbelts are made out of. It goes up to the armpit, and I'm not sure if that'll be comfortable personally. Big old custom Killstar label. Coffin-shaped tag. There's some people that collect these. And the back is just the skull print that repeats. Feels like a heavy shirt, like a good quality shirt. Again, this is a this looks like it is a screen printed graphic. It's a nice solid heavy ink. Doesn't feel like vinyl to me. So far, a pretty good quality shirt. Another thing that's gonna have to see if it will survive a couple washes or not. Next is the Penta half choker. Now, anytime you buy a choker from Killstar, they've always got the accent parts and the hardware like wrapped up like this, which is nice. So it protects it during shipping if it gets banged around too much. Which is nice. And you can wear it upwards or upside down. Personally, I would prefer to wear it upwards, but that's just my personal taste. This is our final item, which is the Killstar Pastel Punk Knit Sweater. And I have really, really wanted one of the purple ones. Oh, this again. One of the purple knit sweaters, or like a green and black. But they either never go on sale, Or they never have my size because it's sold out. And it's got distressing in it already. It's a very, very, very light sweater. Like super light, very loose stitching, which is part of the style. And it's got intentional distressing. I mean, for what it is, the style and everything at least is consistent. And I've wanted one of these sweaters for quite some time, but it's definitely something you would want to layer with. It's very cute, but not something you'd want to go out hiking with unless you've got a couple other layers. Otherwise, very, very cute. Do you like stuff drawn by an idiot with the crippling inability to clean their own room? Maybe you should buy some of my art. So here I am, many, many days later, finally actually trying on these clothes. Well, I tried them on and I washed them. So this sweater I got... Let me look at the packing slip real quick. Pastel punk knit sweater. It is 100% acrylic, and I got it on sale for $37.10. And they sell these sweaters for significantly more money than what I got it on sale for. I think they sell them for like $50, $60. But they're really thin, and since they're 100% acrylic, this is really more worth, like, at most, I'd say $30. $20 is probably a more fair price, but I understand that it's the aesthetic. But overall, the builds and quality and the quality of the yarn that they used for this acrylic material, it just doesn't feel good. So I am wearing a shirt on under. And I do realize that it is ironic for me to be talking about Killstar's item quality while completely decked out in Killstar clothing and accessories, minus the shirt that I got at Costco. I just think for a nearly $60 sweater that it would be better quality and just not acrylic. Something better. But I know that they are dedicated to their complete, like, vegan, cruelty-free pledge in regards to their items, so they're not going to use, like, merino wool or alpaca wool or sheep's wool. something that is going to last a lot longer and would naturally disintegrate over time. So unfortunately, as much as this is very cute, it's not very good for the environment. Of course, neither is this, and neither is this, and neither is my face full of makeup. At least I'm somewhat cute. Me and my giant forehead. This is pretty much the best I'm gonna get in terms of showing you a full shot. So it doesn't fit badly on me, but I think I also ordered a size up because I am a larger person in horizontally and also in the bust region. But I mean, if it's okay. It's not very flattering, but I mean, it is a sweater. I have decided to completely stop buying from Killstar and their brand, anything with their brand on it, which is kind of sad for me because my entire closet is pretty much Killstar stuff. I'm making this decision because of quite a few different reasons, but for me the final thing was hearing about them making their remote workers relocate all the way from all over the UK to one office in Brighton, which originally their location was based in Glasgow, Scotland, and now they're making all of their workers move all the way down to Brighton, which is like a 470 something odd mile move. It's the equivalent of making someone move from Seattle, Washington to Alberta, Canada. And that just doesn't sit right with me. Like, I've been buying from them for quite some time, and over the years I've just noticed that the prices are going up and the quality is getting worse, which is really sad to me. And the plus size selection that they have, they tried to expand on it, but it's just not consistent. Like, I bought a dress, actually multiple dresses, and I double checked, triple checked the sizing chart, and when I received the dresses, they did not fit. And this is based off of their chart that they have on their website. It's just a standardized chart, and you would think based on it being a standardized chart, they would have standardized sizes and it would be consistent, but they do not keep things consistent at all, which is very sad. If you want to be inclusive and have plus size customers, then you need to actually cater to their needs as customers. So for me, like, the weirdest thing with Killstar is that some of their items I can fit into an XL, and then other items I have to go to an XXL, or other items I have to go into 3XL. Why? It's not just like fitted things either. I was really sad because I bought one of their coats and I got in a 3XL, and based on the measurements it should have fit perfectly, but when I got it, because I have a large bust, I have a large cup size, I couldn't button it up. I could only button up one of the buttons, and I was so sad, but I gave it to a coworker, and he loves it, and I'm like, cool, whatever. It'll be big on him, but I mean, he loves it, and the thing is I can't exactly make clothes bigger. I can make clothes that are too big, smaller, to fit me better, but at the same time, if I'm already paying for it, it's like, oh, they just have sizes that are consistent, but they just don't. And yeah, I'm complaining because it's a specialized luxury brand, blah, 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 blah. And I do have a very quote-unquote unique body shape because I am plus size and I'm short and I have a larger than average cup size and bust size, but it still is just like really disheartening when you order something after meticulously making sure that all the measurements should fit and it doesn't fit. And I know that most people are going to be like, okay, the number one easiest way to fix that issue, lose weight. I understand that, but even if I do lose weight, I'm still going to be lumpy and weirdly shaped. And the clothes I want to wear aren't going to fit me anyways, because they're not consistent. Ultimately, Killstar's not even going to care because they've already got my money. Whatever, at least, like, Midnight Hour has some cool scorpion stuff. Everything else in the order pretty much fit fine, but the entire thing just leaves such a bad taste in my mouth I don't even want to film trying them on.